It's fall, so you know what that means, right? Flu and allergy season. Plus, you're going to be in your yard. You're going to rake all those leaves and cleaning out those gutters. What should you do if you get hurt? Well, here to answer those questions and more is Dr. Christy Leith Warren of Cone Health Urgent Care at Reedsville. All right, first let's just talk about this one first and foremost, because I am a victim of it. Allergies, they flare up in the fall. So what can we do to help prevent the sniffling and the sneezing and all the other symptoms?
So hello, thank you. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is prevention. So with allergies, everything is triggered, by the environment, by mold, by pets. So prevention. So staying away from those triggers is going to be key for this change in the season.
Okay, that must mean that I need to shut my windows.
Yes. Yes, shut your windows. Don't stay outside as long. It's hard not to go outside, but if you have to, just limit your time. Sometimes, when your pets are outside, they bring things in from outside. So just make sure that they're bathed. You may want to change your clothes when you come in, those kinds of things to kind of keep the triggers down.
Okay. All right. When leaves start falling, people will be out raking, doing the yard work and other kind of outdoor chores. So let's talk about some advice about how to prevent injuries, because we all feel like we should be able to do those things, and yet we feel really sore afterwards.
True, true. And we want to do those things, and that's great, but you have to listen to your body. So, when you go out, if you're raking the leaves or you're bending over, pulling weeds from your garden, you're going to get sore, especially if you're not used to those things. So I always tell my patients, stretch, listen to your body. If your back starts hurting, stop. Stretch in between your activities, and then when you are done, also stretch. But like I said, a lot of it is just what your body is able to do, so don't do too much too fast.
I know it seems kind of sad that you have to stretch before you start raking leaves, but you're probably not doing that motion all the time. So,
Right.
I get it. Okay. All right. So there's always that big pile of leaves. The kids love to jump in it. What kind of health concerns do we have with that?
Please don't do that, especially if it's a pile that's been sitting there. You don't know what could be inside of that pile. It could be sticks, it could be some large brush, it could be snakes. So you want to be really careful, even when you're moving that pile of leaves, just to kind of be careful wearing gloves. And again, they may go back and trigger your allergies too. So I would avoid it if possible, because like I said, you're just going to, just prevent any further injury unnecessarily.
All right, so we got the allergies, we got the outside chores. Now let's talk about the flu. It comes around every single season. What should we know about that right now?
Get your flu shot. Please get your flu shot. Flu looks like COVID. It looks like allergies. Sometimes the things look so similar, so it's really hard to tell. So prevention again is key. So strict hand washing. If you're sick, stay home. If you're around people that are sick, you should wear a mask around them. So prevention, less exposure is going to be key. And like I said, get your flu shot.
And people always wonder, like, when is the best time to get a flu shot?
So flu season is well upon us. So now is the time. So you can reach out to your doctor and say, hey, can I get my flu shot now? Making sure there's no contraindication or problems with you getting the flu shot. But I would say the sooner the better.
Okay, and hopefully it lasts us all the way through all the flu season.